Bryce cafeteria or the slop trough. Call it whatever you want because it's virtually deserted right now. I guess most of the students here find breakfast as redundant as a 3 a.m. snack, considering most of them just passed out drunk a couple of hours ago. I sniffed the lumpy, frothy, brownie, crappy, concoction-y thing in my bowl. Yo, I'm sorry about the food. Yomi frowns, playing with the shit in his own bowl.
What exactly is this?
Fuck. Chocolate porridge?
Looks more like spit up.
I start to laugh, but then again, I remember the well-accomplished chefs at this fine institution. Yeah, I would not put it past them. I guess I'm sticking with fluids. Push my bowl aside and grab my half cup of milk. The only thing they didn't make themselves, I hope. Yomi shrugs, pouring the contents of my bowl into his.
Well, I've had worse.
I'm about to say it, but my mouth is going dry. I take a sip of some of the lukewarm milk to wet my suddenly parched throat, but it doesn't help. I've been up for hours, man, thinking about it, and after our talk, I guess it needs to be said. Yo, Yomi, listen, man, about last night.
Forget about it, please. I was wrong.
No, you weren't. You were right. You should go back to Winston. Yomi pauses, looking up at me.
But you're not coming, are you?
I can't, man. There's no way we can get those tickets if I leave. But you're still right. Ayame is our sister, and we need to look out for her. Yomi nods, unable to speak because of the food in his mouth, but I know he's just trying to hide the pain at another separation. Oh yeah, by the way, don't tell her about me entering Bronson's.
Oh? Why not?
Well, oh god, he's gonna kick my ass. Because she thinks I'm dead?
What?
Blinking the breakfast he's just spat into my eyes, I sheepishly try to wipe my ass. Hey, I got arrested before I could tell her.
So, why didn't you send her like a letter or something to let her know that you're alive?
The mail here is really unreliable, and Daisuke told me like 3/4 of the outgoing mail never even gets out of the mountain. Shit, even I don't buy the garbage leaving my mouth. So I might as well tell him. Alright, straight shooting. Bronson's baddest tournament is kind of dangerous. Like, seriously dangerous. If Ayame thinks I'm dead, she's probably moved on by now, and I just don't want to get her hopes up, you know? Tell her I'm alive, and then... Yeah, that'd be really cruel.
Don't do this, Theo. Please. You're going through all of this. You're making Ayame go through all of this. Just for me? Forget about the tickets. Please, let's just go back home. Together.
God, that sounds good. Just forgetting about fucking everything and just living off the fortune I stole off Benny Bartlett, happy, safe, waking up to a good breakfast every morning, screwing around and hanging out with the two people I love. Until one of their time comes. You know that's not an option, kid. But fuck, don't worry about me. Remember, I got ghosts, right? There's no way I can lose. So, so this is gonna be our little secret?
I pinky promise.
I try hard and stretch some cheer onto my face. Good. So, I'll get you on the first seat to Winston tomorrow, and, you done? Yomi piles his half-empty dish onto my tray.
Yeah. Where are we going?
Daisuke's. He's a good friend of mine. He's been helping me out with training and everything.
Who is that red-haired guy with him?
Yomi asks as we leave the cafeteria and are greeted by the eternal dark this city is shadowed beneath. Randall. Yeah, he and his twin sister is, kids.
How could he already have kids? Daisuke and you look the same age.
Yeah, we are. They're adopted. Someone grabs me by the throat and slams me into the wall. At first I think it's heels, but when I see my assailant's browless eyes, I realize I'm staring at a completely new enemy. As if I fucking need any more right now. Although everything below his eyes is concealed under a black mask, he's a good foot taller than Hughes, and a fuckload thicker. Yomi cries out, but he's restrained to the wall too. I try to tear free of his grip, but even enraged, I'm helpless to this guy's strength. Laughing at the murderous intent in my eyes, he speaks.
Don't worry, gentleman. I am not here for you. If I wanted to do that, you wouldn't have woken up in that third floor apartment of yours, would you? No. I know that you are friends with that heretic. Daisuke? I have a message for him.
Why don't you go talk to him yourself, huh?
He needs to pay for his sins. A meeting with him, and I fear I wouldn't be able to help myself from chopping his head off before he suffered how I suffered. No, his time will come.
Slamming our heads into the wall.
Just him. Christopher is back.
Before the stars clear, he's gone.
Theo! Are you okay?
Yeah. You okay?
Nothing permanent.
This is Chris from Everyone Loves a Villain, and right now you're listening to SOB.
I'm standing outside Daisuke's back to the door, eyes peeled on the tunnel behind me.
Yo, man, who is it?
Theo, fucking open up. Where's Daisuke?
Shit, man, what's the rush?
Someone wants him dead. That's what's wrong. So where is he?
Yeah, I think he's still asleep.
I'm up. Must be dead this time.
I'm being serious, man. Some dude called Christopher.
The fuck is that?
Big motherfucker wants you dead. Does that not ring a fucking bell?
Does sound familiar, yo.
It does? I've never heard of him.
Yeah, well, he's definitely heard of you. He cornered me and Yomi outside the fucking slop trough, man. He's set on ripping you a new one.
You sure he's not pissed at me for managing you? I mean, I am insanely popular.
No way. This dude, he called you a traitor or heretic or something. Said he wanted revenge on you. Boo suddenly starts whimpering and hides behind Daisuke.
Don't worry, Boo. No one's going to get me.
He coos and squints, thinking hard.
No, I don't think I've ever screwed anyone over by that name. What about you, Randall? You ever screwed any Christopher over?
Christopher? Nah, not me. I don't think so.
Maybe that guy was drunk.
At this time?
It's Bryce University. University.
Yeah, okay, fair point, but still.
Look, sweetheart, I'm touched that you're worried about me, but I can handle myself. You're forgetting I'm not too bad at defending myself. Saved your skin a few times, haven't I?
Yeah, okay.
Good.
He then turns to Yomi and shakes his hand.
You must be Yomi. We haven't been introduced. I'm Daisuke.
Randall grins, which is followed by Boo's adorable rendition of her brother's greeting. Daisuke turns to his darling.
Boo, sweetie, why don't you go color one of the walls in the corner? And Randall, take Yomi and give him a tour of Bryce.
He turns and smiles at Yomi.
I'd come with you, but I need to do my duties as your brother's manager to make sure he doesn't get his head ripped off tomorrow.
Sounds great.
Later, Randall.
Yeah, piss off, Randall.
Yomi catches Daisuke's eye and chuckles, but Randall just scowls, dragging Yomi behind him. So how much of a shot do I have against this cat? Jason 1.
Straight to business, huh? Alright. You've definitely evolved over the past few months. You pack a hard punch. We saw that last night. You're strong, quick, and I haven't seen any cardio issues.
Thanks to this motherfucker's sadistic regime. So I'm gonna win?
It's never that simple. It's not because you aren't dangerous, but Jason 1, he's got great hands and a much higher grappling pedigree than you. He moves much quicker, but still outweighs you by 20 pounds.
So you're saying I'm gonna lose?
No. What I'm trying to say is, look, Theo, there's no doubt Ghost has made you into an outstanding fighter. But you haven't really evolved. I mean, although your body has gotten stronger, your punches, kicks, wrestling haven't really improved since day one. They're picture perfect, but only as good as the pictures you learn from. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I knew it was gonna come to this. So Jason 1 is my first real test.
I know you can beat up random thugs. You're beyond them. What I don't know is how you'll fare against a genuine mixed martial artist. Let Jason 1 be like a litmus test. If you can't beat him, there's no way you can beat the guys in broad swords.
You know, you're really good at motivational speaking. But I know he's right. Technically speaking, Ghost proficiency hasn't really improved. I mean, it's awesome, but it hasn't evolved in any way. So am I just gonna have a game plan, or do I just run in, guns blazing?
No, this isn't some backyard scrap. Since this is going to be fully sanctioned fight in the mosh pit arena, it's going to be a 3-round bout with each round lasting 5 minutes.
And I assume hair pulling and ball busting aren't allowed?
Of course, this is a civilized sport. Unless one of you taps out or gets knocked unconscious.
You're so funny.
Stick and move.
Daisuke says boxing with an imaginary foe to illustrate his tactics.
Let him try to engage, and when he does...
He ducks and then snaps up his fist.
I've heard Juan's been working his kickboxing, so expect some knees and elbows. But whatever you do not clinch with him. He's too strong for you, and he will just throw you around like a rag doll. Also, do not get into a grappling fight with him. He's too good for you in that area. Got it?
Yeah.
We'll see. Let's run some drills.
Alright. Game on, Chosen One. I'm ready for you.
Hey guys, we're from Daybreak Embrace. I'm James.
This is Gian, and you're listening to
SOB.
Please, help yourself.
Park smiles, offering Yomi and me our third serving.
I guess you really like the kimchi buchim.
But we've arrived during the eatery's busier hours. The staff materializes a vacant spot the instant they see Park. I guess he must be a regular.
Anything tastes better than that slop trough.
True. So, cuisine aside, how do you like Bryce?
It's really nice. The people seem more happier here than back at Winston. Probably because it is so much safer here.
Relatively.
Relatively.
So you'll be staying here for a while, I take it?
Says Park, picking a clam clean with his chopsticks. Yomi shakes his head.
No, sir. I'm going back tomorrow morning.
Why? Sick of Theo already?
Oh, no. I want to go back and see my family in Winston. I haven't seen them in a while.
And Theo's not going with you?
No, sir. I still got some stuff to take care of here in Bryce. Even though Park seemed pretty cool with me getting into fights, I don't want to push my luck. So I quickly changed the subject. By the way, Yomi, Professor Park here is an archaeologist. He was telling me this place has some pretty crazy history, occult and spooky-ish.
Really?
Why, yes. I didn't think you'd be interested in that.
Are you kidding? I love the occult. I mean, reading about it, of course.
Yomi fancies himself a bit of a conspiracy theorist. I realize I'm smiling. Can't help it, man. Most kids his age spend their time pursuing marginally less fruitful endeavors. Yeah, I'm talking about porn. Although, most of this fable crap is BS nonsense, I'm kind of proud of him, investing time into studying mythology and Yagura's legends. He animatedly tells Park everything he's gathered on the subject, and the grizzled sociopath actually looks pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't agree more. Having always found the contemporary views representing a secret cult much more plausible than the ancient ones of Yagura being Satan himself.
He fills Yomi in on everything he told me, and carries on with some of his more recent finds.
Last week, I was cave diving in one of the more remote reaches of Bryce Peaks when I stumbled across some new artifacts. Although most of them had decayed beyond repair, I was able to salvage a couple of the volumes.
Oh, did you learn something new? Normally I would have dozed off to my happy place about, less fruitful endeavors, while I look like I give a shit, but I don't actually exactly sort of hate paying attention to this. So I pretend to be a guy who pretends to be daydreaming, who pretends to pay attention. See? Not just a pretty face.
The books mostly just repeated what I'd already found out, but one of the books had a loose page in it. I don't know where it originated from, but it talked about something I never anticipated. The page talked about demons.
Whoa, shit just got real.
Demons?
Park sees it. He's smiling, enjoying the effect it's had on us.
According to the documents, Yagura's power comes from demons. Somehow, he's enslaved them, whatever that means.
But how?
Yomi muses, grinning from ear to ear. I can see he's enjoying story time, and by now I guess I can't hide it either, because so am I.
The document was unclear. The only thing it said was, "So to them, the maestro dealt a cruel hand."
Park recites with relish, then looks at me and tuts at my blank expression.
You've got no sense of poetry. Yagura is supposed to be the maestro. He made a deal with the demons. I've got no idea what sort, but it's pretty clear that the latter got the short end of the stick.
Okay, wait. What did you mean by Yagura's power?
Good question. Remember when I told you about Yagura's sinners? About how they're his puppets being manipulated into doing his bidding?
We nod.
Well, although they do not like Yagura, he still created them, cursing each of the sinners with a unique vice that makes them easy to bend to his will. Unfortunately, the actual process of converting a human into a sinner requires a sacrifice. The sinner's dearest loved one.
The demons kill them?
Oh no. Something much worse. Their soul evaporates, as if it never existed. And in its stead, a demon takes over. These shadows of mortality are referred to as the meddlers. For every sinner, a meddler is born. For every sinner, a loved one disappears.
Is there supposed to be any way to help them? Maybe bring them back anyway?
The texts were adamant about the fate of those poor souls.
I clap my hands together, trying to replace the morbidity with some sort of cheer. Well, then, I guess it's a good thing it's not real, right, Professor Park?
Yomi, are you okay?
Park looks at Yomi, concerned. Yomi's suddenly gone pale. He's looking sick.
Oof. I'm fine. I'm just gonna go use the restroom really quick.
Yo, are you sure? But he's already left the toilet.
Maybe the pickles didn't agree with him. Anyway, I've heard you're taking on Jason the Chosen One tomorrow.
Yeah. Should be fun.
I didn't know you could fight professionally. Is that why you've cut your hair like that?
Well, this is definitely not getting me any girls anytime soon.
True.
Anyway, if I'm gonna get punched in the face, might as well make as much money as I can out of it, right? Sir, will you excuse me for a second? I'm just gonna go check on Yomi real quick. I smile courteously, getting up, but really it's just an excuse because the pickles didn't really agree with me either, and I really need to fart. As I near the restroom, my sphincter trembles. I don't know if I can hold it in any longer, and since at least half the customers here are girls, there's no way I'm going to try to slide one past. Anyway, with the high protein, low carb, low fat, low flavor, low anything diet Daisuke's been keeping me on, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a 10 on the pungent scale. And if I release this anywhere that's not over water, I think I'm gonna be arrested. My hand touches the cool doorknob and I eagerly pull it open, anticipating the sheer, unholy joy of release. And then I see something that makes the moment pass. The water is still running. But Yomi's hand isn't on the knob. It's palm down on the floor. Yomi is face down on the floor, unbreathing, unresponsive. No. I jump over to him. No. Yomi, don't do this to me. Yomi!
Come on, son. Help me with him. We need to take him to the hospital. Move!
Yelling at me, I lie on my knees. They want to hear me. Why can't I be seen? I want to see you, want me to see you. I have to see you. What happened to you? We get up on stage and I jump to enrage. Why are you not here? Why is he so near? He wants me to sing, I just cannot ring. I'll say he's not you. What else can I do? Singing its silent song of misery. I'm monsterless, trapped in a nightmare. He is a tyrant and let's out a plea. Why does she have to leave it alone? Bound to sing for us, a worthless monster. It never sees us, it disguises us, lying so useless. We start a holler, hey, get up you worthless.